Yeah.
Market for
Hello,
Craig.
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 Hello, Craig. Let me
Now,
just.
where do you get Craig from?
What'd you say
Hello?
about Craig?
Where do you get Craig from anyways?
I just looked up Discord VC recording bot on YouTube, and it was the first thing that came up. Just went to like this website, the Craig bot website, and added it to a server.
Oh. That's
Yeah, if you
actually
want, you
that's
can just
really
go
cool.
to any server that you have like administration on. You can just go to Craig profile and just add him to it.
I want to let me use my
Really cool.
computer as the capture. What are you
Crap.
doing? What are
Nothing.
you doing? Not you. This thing.
Oh, I know what you mean.
OBS isn't capturing my window. But it's capturing the audio just fine.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not in much of a hurry. You guys can use one of the previous links to get into the main area. And
I'll do
yeah.
that in a second. Just checking with my notes from the last sessions. Hmm.
Where is my Oh shit, where is that? Hold on, I have misplaced my book that has my character stats in it.
It's all right. You have time.
And of course, I'm going to rile up my dog while I go and try to look for it. Hey Morgan, have you seen my black book? Have you seen my D&D book? Crap. I'm in. Probably, you know. Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock. Okay, I do have it. Oh, hey. What a day. Wake up. Oh.
That is very odd.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let my cat out, and then I will be good to game.
Okay. Wireless. Okay.
I love my dog, but sometimes he is such a little shit. Dang, I am messy. Mm-hmm. So, how's everybody's week?
Pretty good.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, pretty decent.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. I don't know why this isn't showing up. That's very weird.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, wait, one sec. Maybe if I do this.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that's very strange. It was working just fine yet last week.
Life goes on. What you gonna do now? Da, da, da.
It is very strange.
Who's he? Oh. Why isn't this charging? Okay, why wasn't it charging before? It's odd. Well, that's a thing. That's a. You have a full thing of food. Go somewhere.
Dang, how many? Ooh, I only have 4 key points.
Out. 5. Yep. Go on. Go on. You don't need to be in here.
Oh,
My little puppy dog. Do do do.
All right. Well, okay, so it works on the computer that can't do the audio.
Well, that's
Okay.
that's
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, brilliant. Because there's no way to capture audio on that thing. One moment, I'm gonna try one last thing.
good luck.
alrighty.
Does the dork do doesn't stop trying to chew the power cables? You dumb little dog.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Yay! All right. All right. And nice man, how did splicing up the audios last time work out for you?
Um, it was pretty good. I was gonna ask, can you, if we have to use the correct audio again, do you think you can like do something on the screen and like say some particular word so I can much more easily sync the visual to the audio?
Okay, yeah. How about I just yell peanut or something?
Yell peanut and also have to do something on
I'll
the
yell
screen.
peanut and I'll also like use the little pointer and like swirl it around a lot. Okay?
Yeah, okay, that actually work.
Okay. No, we're not closing OBS. We're just minimizing it. Okay, well, not draw pointer. Okay, 3, 2, 1, peanut. All right, there we go. Okay. So, hey Knuckles, why are you in here twice?
I have no idea. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I do know why. That fix it? Maybe in a second. I had 2 tabs open.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine either way. I'm just
There
kind of curious.
There we go. All right.
All right. So we do not have illustrations today. I think heck, we barely have some like maps planned out. Because today is a quick little one shot.
Yippee!
Woo! Woo!
Y'all want to see something funny?
What?
So, in a past life, I was an impressionist and a voice actor.
Yeah. Is that a SpongeBob voice?
Yeah.
Like day. Got scolded.
I'm ready, fatty. Yeah.
Sounds like SpongeBob speaking through a space radio in space, space radio.
Well,
Space
that's how this is right now.
Space radio in space.
Do I actually sound okay? Because I've been messing with my audio lately.
Yeah, you sound
Yeah,
fine.
that sound good.
Okay.
Oh, that would work perfectly. Here we go.
Are we good to mark our characters down for a long rest?
Yeah, no, you guys took a long rest. In fact, you
Okay.
are in the middle of your long rest.
Come here, boy.
Okay.
Okay, so a drunken turtle is about to make his play on the scene.
Oh, this boy thing. Okay.
I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle.
Technically, and you will need to make a con save when you wake up, but you do not
I
need
know.
con save for this specific adventure, and you'll see why in a moment.
Oh.
Do I have to walk through this entire thing with a headache?
Oh, you are completely fine. Completely fine. For some reason. Okay. Do all of you have your stuff?
Yep. I am
Yeah.
Freddy.
All right. Hog, I don't see you in the owl bear thing.
Oh, did I? Okay, so I am trying my best. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Again, there's no rush today. No stress. We don't have a lot going on.
Which one of these
I know
do I press?
was able to make it today, which is why we're doing the little one shot. And listen, the one shot won't have any effect on any of on the future adventure.
I think I
I-
figured out why.
Huh?
I think I figured out what this is. What this is. What we're doing here.
I feel stupid. Which one of these do I hit to go to? Schedule, announcements, play chat. I just not in. Why am I not in?
You
Hello?
can click on any of the owlbear links.
Any of the owlbear links will take you to the same map. I'm just reusing them.
Okay. That. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I think I'll just keep it consistent just because it's easy. There you are.
Sorry.
But yeah, no, this is a one shot. It will not have an effect on your actual campaign unless you guys make some absolutely wild decisions. Like absolutely crazy decisions. This will not have an effect on your campaign, and depending on your choices, you guys all might have a permanent +2 to religion checks.
Okay.
Depending on what you do. It might not.
Hmm.
I desperately need to charge this mouse. Mhm.
All of you just setting up.
I am ready whenever everyone else is.
All right.
I'm just waiting.
Whenever you're ready, if you could just like flash a little pointer on here like this.
How do you do that? Which of those? Which of the little tabs?
Hog, you can just say here.
Okay. I'm very sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
I am
Ooh,
also unaware of how to do that.
damn.
That's okay. You can say here too. Nice.
I am here.
All right. Yeah, you guys have any idea what we're doing?
I think I got the concept.
You got a concept?
I think I know what. I think I understand it. I think I'm understanding it.
An acid dream, I'm guessing.
You'll
As far as
see.
I'm concerned, somebody laced the drinks, all of the drinks. So
Oh,
I'm
I
Yeah.
did not update this. Niceman, what's your character's name now?
Chris Boone, ND4 or ND1.
Chris Boone.
Chris Boone, yes.
Chris Boone. Okay.
Boone.
I put 3 O's. It's fine. And what does he go by? Because I know that you want to do a whole thing with the
ND1.
numbers. Indy one.
ND1.
Indy one.
bad dog. Bad.
And you have
No.
done like the second character thing, so all of you are the same.
Mhm.
Make sure. Okay. Real quick, do you what's Wire's name? His character's name.
Well, he's got 2. You guys apparently know both because he introduced himself as both. Jin Bao Yin and Hong Lin.
Oh, okay.
He goes
Okay,
by.
okay.
I'm just gonna refer to him as Jin because that's what he has referred himself to you guys. But 2 other people, if he refers to himself as the other name, then just don't be surprised.
Yeah.
I will
think he
make
showed
him
up the
roll a deception check every time he uses his false name.
Oh, okay.
Just cuz. Yeah. I do have a reason that he is not in this adventure, beyond just bullshitting.
I was wondering. I don't know what this amulet is cursed with. Yeah, because we don't have. He's a cleric, and then you guys are fighters, right?
The amulet might play a role in today, depending on what you guys do.
I'm a cleric fighter.
Cleric fighter. Okay.
I'm just fodder.
Fighter. Okay. Well, yeah, because I think you need a wizard to like tell what magic is what magic.
Yeah.
So until we find a wizard, I'm stuck with this cursed amulet around my neck.
Even with the players who are kind of just in and out, like Lynn, Goose, and Sophie, um, even they're not wizards. You're gonna have to look for an NPC.
Oh, we gotta get the Teldin.
Yes, you do actually.
Wait,
You
couldn't
got-
we
let-
just ask the lady?
You
She
could
The
have.
lady
dipped.
You could have.
weird on us? We just asked her.
Oh yeah, dang it. Okay. Well,
She left. She left. She would have answered you too.
yeah,
You guys are on her good side at this point, I believe. Still.
yeah. I'm liking. I think she's pretty cool. I think she's a valid ally for the future.
Yeah, she is. She's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, that was another thing. Um. Well, I guess we can talk about a character when we get to it.
Oh yeah. Once you're ready, I'm gonna start introducing the
Oh,
one shot.
I've been ready. I'm sorry.
Oh, you've been ready? Oh, sorry about that. All right. Let's start this off. Over the last day, you've done so. You guys have all done some amazing feats. All things considered, you have gone face to face with a dangerous witch. You've saved a poor child and returned it to its guardian. And And now you've taken a well-deserved rest in a tavern and drunken yourselves silly in hopes for what will be a pleasant slumber. Except it's not. You guys wake up you guys wake up unexpectedly, but you are not in your beds. You find yourself you find yourself on on a coastal, almost beach-like village in the middle of the day, no doubt. Everyone's bustling about, setting up decorations for what looks to be a celebration. But you don't recognize it. What do you do?
Well,
Oh, by the way, next to you, still laying down, is Jin, who will not stir. In his hands is clutched that book he found in the witch's house, which is now glowing blue.
We're all like next to each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're all right next to each
Okay.
other.
Okay. I'll go over and try to stir Jin up. Try to wake him up.
Try to wake him up, but nothing happens. He is as still as a statue.
hmm.
Ooh, I don't know. I'll grab the book and
Check.
strength check. Okay, hold on. Let
Yeah.
me. All right. Oh, natural one. Awesome.
Butterfingers before it's slip, but you don't even move it from his hands. But the book seems almost bound to its hands. It won't go to you.
I will try to take the book.
Strength check.
All right. 1 second. Yeah, I'll do this thing. That is 9.
You also try grabbing the book, and while you get a decent enough grip on it, it will not budge from Jin's hand. The book
Oh, good.
stays unmoving in his arms.
All right.
I'll look over to Ryle. Be like, I think it's your turn, dude.
I'm just gonna use this as Jin. He's not dead, but
I'm very simply, I'm not even going to try to move the book. I'm just going to pick up Jin, put him on my back, and I say we go find out what's going on. What's the festival?
all right. You do so, and Jin is just a flopped
Flopping it.
fish on your back while you're carrying him about.
Ooh, did he
So
drop
I've
the
got-
book?
The book is still clutched in his hands. The book will not leave
Damn.
his.
Okay.
It is glowing. It is glowing brighter than it was before. Now that all the effort has been put into taking it out.
Well,
And you say again, there's a bunch of people like preparing for some sort of celebration, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go up to the nearest person and I'm just gonna like I'm gonna shit, how do I phrase this? Put my hand on their shoulder in a way that is almost threatening, but not really, and then just ask, "What is this celebration? Where are we? And who? What is this place? What is the celebration you're doing here?"
Do what you're saying in character.
Huh? What?
It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, the person looks at you, and it's the first time you've noticed all of these people look like fish. Their sight, their
Oh,
sight,
it's these people.
their segressions could fish people on the west coast of the continent Celius that you are all from. They all look at you strangely, though, as if they all look at you strangely. They didn't expect you to be here.
this is where my specialty comes in. I'm a turtle, so I speak Aquan.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go
Ooh.
talk to him.
All right. I go up to the same person. I extend my free hand out because I'm expecting This you're gonna hate me because I'm gonna do it this way. Blub, 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 blub.
Okay, what did you say?
I say hello. We're adventurers. We've kind of woken up here, and we're just trying to figure out what's going on. We think, and I say, blah, 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 blah. We think magic is involved.
Okay. This fish looks at you perplexed, not because of your question. This fish doesn't know what you are. He looks between you and Isaac Cole specifically. You two are not you two are not know you two as a species are not known to these people. But he answers back he answers back to you hesitantly, and I'll do it the way you're doing it, like glub glub. Like a glub, 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 glub. It's like how wait, what was your question again?
Hello. I try to be very nice and calm about it because hey, we're surrounded by these people. I understand that.
Yeah.
We are hello, friend, acquaintance, a word for it. We are adventurers. Have just woken up here. We're not sure where we are, and we believe the magic is involved. And I just ask, where are we? What's going on?
Okay. He answers, you are in the city of Triton. You are in the city of Triton, stranger. We You are in the city of Triton, stranger. I know not of any magic that you have mentioned, but today is a magical day indeed. Today is a great celebration for the river goddess Teoway.
All right, friend. So why are you? I don't mean to show my ignorance, but why are you celebrating Teoway?
AOA is and I am not going to do the glub glub throughout this entire thing. That's going to get way too
I just made it be funny. It's made me funny.
that
This conversation has been gloved.
glub glub.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Me and Dnd One are just like looking at each other while this conversation's going down.
I just perk out. Hey, can you tell them that I'm from Ellis Terra? People tried to make peace with these fish people. We tried to do that recently. Ask them if they know anything about that.
I have to answer this question first.
I'm also gonna give the book another tug.
Why? Teoway is the greatest daughter of Sigrit, the ocean goddess. We honor her to honor all the rivers in this land.
Hmm. And I look back to Niceman. Who is your person again?
Wait on a second.
Yeah, I look back and I repeat his question like, "Hey, my friend here from another land says he once tried to contact you and make peace. Do you have any recollection of that?"
Recollection, peace. We do not speak with outsiders.
Okay. I quickly turn back. I turn around and say, I explain what's going on first. So, hey, this is a festival. This is in character.
Do whatever you want.
I'm sorry.
Do whatever you want.
All right, guys. God, anybody else got a headache? All right. This is so they don't know about magic. So I'm guessing from what I feel and how they're talking, they really don't know what's going on with Sleepy here. He's not sure what me and you are. I could just tell. I've gotten that look before.
All
From
right,
me,
all
I
right.
think
And as for your kingdom, they don't talk with outsiders. They don't. So
At least
so
at this
we
point.
need to tread lightly.
well, that explains why they never returned.
Mm,
Are we entirely sure that they just okay. Anything else we need to ask these people first? Because it'd be a good idea to get questions out now while we have this one guy here to translate. You know.
Again,
Did
while
any of them
the
see?
fish man is just like staring at you guys, bewildered.
So did he see us up here, or like, do you see somebody drop us off here, or
He did not.
ask him that?
Your appearance was almost as if you were always there, but you were never there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that book
Mysterious
from.
to anybody.
I'm gonna grab that book from Jin again, and I'm like, it's
Strength check, man.
okay.
Oh wait, like if I grab hold of Jin and he grabs hold of the book, can we try to combine our strength check?
I would also like to partake in this. I would like to assist.
Is that would be all roll, or would I roll advantage?
You just roll advantage.
Okay, okay. All right, come on, lucky dice. Okay. All
Ready when
right,
you
all
are.
right.
No. Nice Man and Hog, you guys roll a dex check.
Okay.
And if you both pass it, you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
Where is my dex?
Hmm?
Oh, I'm just looking through where my dex is on here.
I got 18. That good enough?
That passes.
I got 12.
That does not pass. So, you get instead a +2 to your strength check.
Okay. So imagine Ryle's like, holding him up, and then like I'm
He
got my
tries-
hands on the book.
He tries to hold him up, but his hold slips.
And
know
so I
what,
got an
I'm
18.
It's a
He's
what?
drooling.
18
Oh,
plus
you
2, that's a
just
dirty 20.
Yeah, no, you just barely. You are just barely able to snatch the book from Jean's clutches, but Jean remains asleep. And not that the book itself is still attached to his hand, but a magical source continues to pull back from it. Every minute you hold that book, I'm gonna need you to make another strength check.
Oh, I don't know what he's doing, but he still wants this book. Oh, another 18.
You got it. You keep the book.
Okay, so we got like a minute. It's glowing blue. I'm gonna flip it open and see
You got a minute,
like.
which is the equivalent of 10 turns. So you get 10 actions with the book, or 10 actions in general, before you have to make another strength.
Okay. So I'm gonna open up the book and just like write like just open up in between like pages and like see if there's anything jumping out.
Religion check.
Okay, all right. Let me find where my religion is. Oh, religion's +3 because I'm proficient, and that goes from a 7 to a 10.
7 to a 10.
Yeah, I got 10.
You notice the language of the book. You recognize the language of the book. It's not in a language that you can read. You recognize it as an old language used specifically by the Celestials and Uriels, the gods. You can make
Ooh.
you could make out a few phrases though that just luckily happen to be written in a common tongue that you recognize. These written passages do mention the river god Teowei. They mention her in the past tense.
Okay. That's what.
By the way,
That's
I
all
should
that it.
hold on to that book. By the way,
That's all that it
since
mentions. Suze.
if we're gonna keep holding on to the book, I'd recommend that you hand that over to me because I'm pretty sure I'd have an easier time with the strength thing.
Yeah, I'll pass it over to him, and I'll
Strength check.
say, "Oh no!"
Oh.
Okay.
Don't worry, we got this easy.
Is it my strength check or Indy's
Both
strength check?
Well, you dex check Nice Man a
Oh,
strength check. If
sweet.
either of
Okay.
you fail, the book goes back into Jin's hands.
I got 14.
Yeah, I got a 14 too.
Okay, you barely keep a hold of that book.
Okay, I'll
Like,
say it's
every
written in Celestial, and it does mention Tewe
it's
in Common.
it's written
So
specifically in the language of both the Celestials and the Uriels. It doesn't really have a name of there's not really a name of the language, it's just the language of the gods.
By the way, we're near that fish person. We're still near that one fish person that we talked to,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Dude, is he still looking at us?
Watching this whole ordeal. Like
So they are still there, right?
they are still right there. They're still trying to
I'm
figure
going
out
up.
what
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah. I
going up-
motioned him to take a
basically
look.
I'm going over. I'm going over to him, and I'm holding the book. It's closed, but I'm holding it in his face, and I'm just screaming, "Your God is dead! Your God is dead! It's all fake!" he just can't understand me, but I'm just yelling it. It looked like a crazy. Your God is dead!
The
It's not real.
fish person does not recognize the language you're using.
Exactly why I did it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I look at Ryle. Do not translate that. Do not translate that.
He does not recognize the language you're using, but because you're
Well,
yelling at him, he has fled in
Oh,
confusion.
oh, dang. Well, damn,
Alright.
I wanted to ask him
In
again.
the town square, though, if you want to look.
Let's find
Perception.
another good person.
Yeah,
Rob,
I'll run.
can you ask him? Bro, can you
Are
ask
you?
him what leadership they have around here? Because I have to get in contact with them.
Okay, so is there another person real close?
Yes.
Fish
Yes.
person.
Yes.
There
There's
are
many-
probably
there's a
several.
lot, but the closest to you is a young child.
Okay, I reach into my bag and grab some swamp candy.
Yeah.
I feel like a child's not the right person to ask about this.
Okay.
Say
I
it.
go over to the child. I say, "Hey," and in Aquan, and I'm like, "Hey, little friend, can you tell me who might know who's in charge?"
Are you giving this child the chocolate or the candy?
Yes.
The kid takes the candy from your hands. His eyes wide, and he's super excited. And what was your question again? Sorry.
Who knows or where who's in charge or who might know who's in charge?
The kid is super excited, but he points with a shaky finger to like a temple in the far distance with with a priestly looking man with a long tentacly like beard giving out rations and supplies to people in town.
Okay, so is he I look at I look at the other two. I look at over at Horthead and I say, okay. And I'm just gonna call him Horthead because that's what Ryle thinks.
Yeah. Love that.
Okay. Let's slowly approach. You keep him in the back, because I don't need him scaring that guy, and I will figure out what's going on.
Oh,
Hopefully.
instant strength check.
Me strength check?
Yes, strength check. You're holding the book.
Okay. Damn thing like a magnet. 10.
The book slips from your grasp, and in a flash, it is back in your unconscious companion's hands.
Is
I'm trying to
it?
yank it back out.
Hold
I
on.
look
You
at-
said that it was glowing more blue when Ryle was holding it.
Yeah, now it's just like a lantern in his hands.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn around to Ryle. We can't seem to keep this in our grasp, but it's glowing like super bright to you. You should try grabbing it because I think it's called to you. I think it's being called to you.
Well, considering I'm the only one that speaks Aquan. All
It's
right.
not language.
Well,
But you can try. Now, what are you going to try to do, Ryle Stemper?
instead, okay. Maybe the best thing to do is not take it from his hands, but try to open it while he's holding it.
Okay.
So
I
Check.
can. If you wanna pass, like he passes him over to me, and I'm like holding holding him with the Jin with
holding
the
him by his
book in his
shoulders
hands.
up to me with his hands, with the book in his hands. He's just like he's like a little easel.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, you're able to open the book with ease now, I guess.
All right. So I turn to whatever page is glowing the brightest.
Oh, the page. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
What the hell?
did someone leave and come into the call?
So-
That Mariager.
Oh, hey, Lynn. Anyway. You open the book to the brightest page. You find more mentions of Teoway in between the godly script. And you do see mentions of celebrations that are held in her name at the pinnacle of every year.
Okay. All right.
Hear about
Oh.
but you notice that this book is extremely old. The pages are very frail. This very this very ritual this very ritual is very old itself, and in fact sacred to these people, or at least
Okay.
was.
Hmm.
did
All
you
right.
read enough of it? He's getting pretty heavy. I've been holding him up for a while.
Oh, okay. All right. So looks from what I'm reading, this is what these people are doing is a really very extremely old tradition. But I don't know. I know it, so we know why they do it or who it's dedicated to. We just need to know. Well, first we need to figure out why are we here. I'm not seeing anything about that. Hmm. All right.
My hands are
So
shaking as I'm holding him up. Okay, well, we saw a priest, right? Like, maybe we can ask him.
all right. So I proceed to take him, put him back on my back, and I'm like, all right, we'll just read later. Let's go ask Mr. Tentacle Face.
Oh yeah, no problem. Lead the way.
As you head towards the high priest, you notice three hooded figures, not necessarily malicious, also talking to him before you. Magic irradiates off of them, and they give off a strange feeling you've never felt before. And the high priest gives them gives them an odd, suspicious look. The look fades away as he himself is unable to determine what these people are. He gives them whatever information they were asking, and they leave.
All right. I
Hooded. Okay.
turn to Nice Man. What? I'm sorry. What is your character's name?
His name is
Indie One.
Indy One, yeah. Indy One or Chris Boone.
He's in a helmet, right?
Yes,
Full
he's
armor.
got a giant. He's got a helmet on, Kaiser style, and a green visor, if I remember.
Yeah, the visor screen.
All right. A helmet.
Mm-hmm.
While me and Hornhead go over here and talk to him, can you just be careful and just keep your eyes on them.
Gotcha.
Don't run off too far though. I don't trust what's going on.
Yeah, seems like tyranny to me. I'm gonna have to keep I definitely want to keep my eye on this.
Just don't. We don't need to start anything. Otherwise, we're outnumbered here.
I don't start things. I just finish them.
All right. All right. So me and Hornhead go up to the High Priest and we talk to him. We approach gently, easily. I simply say in my best Aquan, because I'm old and I'm rusty. Oh, hello, Your Holiness. May we have your moment of your time? I have some questions about your traditions and land, and we seem to be lost.
I'll bow in respect.
Of course. I'm trying to keep Jin from falling off my shoulder too, because I bow a little bit too deeply, and I have to grab his head and put him back over because he's about to flop forward and like just break his face on the ground.
two races of people he's never met before with an unconscious person.
It probably looks great to him.
Yeah.
He is so ready to answer our questions.
He looks at you and says, "Oh, of course, strange one. But you are no child of Sigrid. Who are you?"
I am simply a child of the swamp.
Child of the swamp, not something I've heard of.
Is he speaking
But
in
go
common
on.
or aqua?
Aqua, you can't hear
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, no, I'm just smiling and nodding as he says stuff.
He's also looking at you very strangely. He did not exist.
If you speak in Aqua, all you hear is glub, glub, glub.
Yeah.
That has been established already.
They were doing earlier, yeah.
Like kind of like
Excuse me.
whisper over to
Most
Ryle.
dinosaurs speak.
I'll
Oh.
whisper over to Ryle and be like, I have no idea what you guys are saying.
I tell him, okay, I'll give you a hand signal if this goes wrong.
Okay.
Constantly giving a
I
thumbs
go
up.
King summoning his guards would be a good enough hand signal.
By the way, I just want to. I'm watching the. You said to watch those like fellas that walked away. I just wanted to clarify. Have I walked away, or am I just standing and looking over at the guys? I just want to re-clarify where I am.
Started and you're watching them. They're not doing anything malicious. In fact, they seem to be doing helpful things around the village, throwing magics around that you don't recognize, but seem to be helpful. They talk to the young child from before. They also give him candy, and the child speaks to them. Almost the child speaks to them already gladdened by the candy you guys gave it earlier. Okay.
Mm. And so
But
we're still talking to Mr.
you're still
High
talking
Priest
to Mr.
Pinnacle
High
Face.
Priest, yeah.
And of course, I don't call him that to his face.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I
Walk up to a priest and call him a slur.
understand. Hey, scale face.
What's up,
No.
Gilneck? Okay.
Sup, Finback.
Oh, mm. That was good.
I do not
right.
recommend calling the fish people slurs.
Well, I'll like nod at I'll like whisper to Ryle and be like, yeah, I have no idea what you guys are saying, so like let me know if anything bad goes bad.
Yep, and I'm constantly giving him like a thumbs up, and I'm fully ready to go thumbs down in case this guy says, "Hey, I'd like to sacrifice one of you."
No, we've
Okay.
already got one of those. Anyway, go on.
So yes, I'm simply a child of the swamp, Your Holiness. The swamps are far, far inland. Still plenty of water. We have our own gods. We come from simple and very similar beginnings.
I doubt it. But what questions have you come to me, strange one?
Well, very simply. Well, now I forgot what I was going to ask. Well, do you know what magic could be here that might have brought us here? You see, earlier this morning, maybe a few hours ago, we had fallen asleep far from these lands, and now here we are. I figured there'd be some magic involved. Would your people know of any magic or magic users who know of this?
Magic to transport. It's nothing that I know of. It is beyond the talents of us mortals, or the knowledge of, or the knowledge of my, or the knowledge of my caliber. I'm sorry, I cannot give you more information.
Hmm.
What, pray tell, did you find yourself? What situation, pray tell, did you find yourself in that transported you over? Aside from apparently committing the crime of falling asleep.
Oh yes, you're one. You're that group of. Well, no crime really. Just we had been contracted to find a child, and finding that child in the den of a witch, we had rescued the boy and grabbed a couple things from her abode.
Things from a witch?
Well,
Witch, you'd say?
it wasn't my choice.
What sort of things from a witch?
Just a just a book, one that glows blue as the ocean.
A book, you say?
Hmm.
And is your companion with you? I think he is. Yeah,
He's on my shoulder.
he looks at the book that is in Jean's hand, and he ushers you to show it to him.
All right, I put him down. I tell Hornhead to get over here. I tell him, all right, just do what you did before, and I'm going to show him what's going on, and we're going to see if we can get some answers.
Okay, so oh, okay, so I pick him up and like I hold him up like an easel, like my hands under his armpits,
At you really
Hold him
strangely.
like a cat.
and I'm holding him up like that so Ryle and the priest can like hold up the book and be like, all right, you got it, start whatever.
All right, and then I take the book. I turn straight to the page, the brightest glowing page.
This happens to be in a language he can't ever make out. There's no Aquin there, but he does notice the godly texts. He says to you, "Oh, this is no ordinary book. This book
Well,
has a story that wants to be told. You are at its whim. It seems you cannot defy the will of the gods."
so you're saying we might be just part of someone else's game?
Mayhapsibly. That I can for sure I cannot say. For these writings, I do not recognize them,
Hmm.
nor the person who wrote them. They are not one of our gods. Seems to have been written by a lady of the forest.
Hmm.
The penmanship.
My arms are like shaking as I'm holding up Jin. Like,
All right.
ask him who those hooded guys are. Ask them if they've got anything to do with this. Maybe they know.
So I then take Jin, I close the book, I hoist Jin back over my shoulder, and I said, all right, so we're stuck here. So I got maybe two more questions. One, do you know where we may rest and get our bearings? And lastly, those three down there. It's three of them, right?
Yes, 3.
Those 3 hooded ones down there. Did they appear about the same time we did?
They have been here a good couple of days. Strange folk they are indeed, but not poor meaning. As for where you may rest, none may rest here tonight.
Mm.
It is the night of celebration. We must stay up all night we must stay up all night to worship the goddess Teoway. Any rest on her night on these any rest on this night on these shores is blasphemous.
Mm.
You don't have to
Well-
worry though. You guys have the effect of a long rest.
Okay. Well,
So you guys have all your stuff back.
Well, hold on,
Mm.
hold on. So I assume, Ryle, you've been like saying, like reporting, like or translating a little bit to me.
yes,
Okay.
I've been kind of looking, but giving you basics because I'm just trying to keep up with him because I'm old and
Yeah.
rusty.
Spark notes.
I don't get a lot of
So-
practice with Aquan.
Real
I'll
quick, I
ask-
just wanted to, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to be clarified. I am standing near these guys, right? Just wanted to make sure where
You're
I
still
am.
standing near them, and they're just going about their day in the festivities. But the crowd is
Oh.
getting bigger.
No, I'm
and-
talking. Am I standing next to Ryle and Isaac?
No, you're not. You're standing where you guys
Okay.
started.
Just
I'll
wanted to
ask-
make sure we're standing.
Crowds are getting
Hello?
thicker. Nice men. Run a perception check.
Me perception. Okay. Give me a second here. Where the oh, there, right. 14.
These people just happen to escape your gaze, lost in the crowd now.
I'll
You
turn
cannot see them
to
anymore.
Ryle and ask. He said this is a story. Where does the start? Where is Teoway's? Yeah, the story has been told. Where does Teoway's story begin? Because maybe that's where we need to start to figure out why we're here.
Right. I turn to the priest and I say, I just repeat, glub, 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 glub. I'm going to carry this joke the entire time. You know that.
I know. Oh, the priest looks at you quizzically. The Lady Teoway does not have such a start to her story. She was once part of the Lady Sigrid, but she was so lonely, and so she cried, and Teoway was begotten from those tears.
Hmm.
Okay.
This was many ages ago. No story like that would have started here.
Hmm. So I'm guessing it would have started at the sea. Hmm.
No,
All
as
right.
in like here, this time now.
Yeah. But I'm guessing. All right. Well, when did the festivities start?
Oh,
We're kind of stuck here, so I guess we're joining you.
in another few hours or so, mind you, we must make sure the rivers are clear, as to not block the lady's pond, for it is a sacred place for her.
Hold up, dog's trying to eat something.
Log moment. Since I lost those other figures in the crowd, can I just like walk back to where these guys are?
Yeah, walk back towards them.
Yeah.
I'll as Indy approaches and Ryle's still talking to the priest. I'll like relay anything that Indy wasn't there to hear. So apparently, he's got no idea why we're here. This festival is for Teoway, the daughter of Sigri. Sigri begotten her Sigrid, when she was so lonely she cried a daughter, and the celebrations start in a couple of hours.
Hmm.
All right.
I think right now
Thanks for
they're
the
going to clean the river to make sure nothing blocks the path.
Interesting.
Well,
What did you see
and
about those hooded guys?
Seemed like they were doing some charity around town. Then I lost them to a crowd. Seemed like they were doing
Yeah.
pretty good things. So I don't think they're anything to worry about.
That's what the priest said. He said they were good folk.
I doubt it, but I doubt they're not. They might know. I believe they would know something. I asked I looked to the priest and asked one last question.
Mhm.
What did these individuals look like? Because I'm doubting that they were fish people.
They were not, in fact, fish people. He's like, oh, the rest of the rest of them I could not see very well. There are, but I could see their faces. Their faces were humanoid, I would say, in a way. Their eyes were blank, though, blank like a cloud. And they spoke in strange mannerisms, old mannerisms that I cannot, that I could not justify using myself.
All right. I turned. Okay, I said, "All right, thank you very much." I turned to the rest. I said, "All right." I say, "Helmet, which way did they go?"
I'm just gonna point to the direction.
All
I
right,
don't know.
and we go in that
Oh,
direction.
yeah, I'll bow to the priest, and as we start walking off, can I look through the crowd, see if I see him?
Perception, yeah.
All right. This is where I rock. I got a +4 in perception.
There you go.
Ooh.
Ooh, 17 plus 4 is a 21.
You see, you see, just as one of the well, not human, hooded figures, hooded figure turns turns a corner. They're headed towards, not, they're headed outside of town, down the river, just so.
We're following.
Yeah, I point out. It's like,
I
hey,
know what cardinal direction they're
there's
moving in.
one right over there.
Are they going south or?
They are not south. They're going, sorry, east. East. You
East,
guys
okay.
are on the west coast. They're headed eastward into it.
Yeah, I'll point him out. The one that I see turning the corner. I'm like, there's one right there. He's heading that way. And I'll say, we should like. Do you guys think we should approach stealthily? Like, 'cause these could be some bad mamma jammas. So
I
if we
love to.
can
I love to
stealth
think.
on them.
I love to think that a guy that with horns and red, I'm guessing red skin and robes, just says "Mama Jamma."
Yeah. We got some bad mamma jammas.
And Mama Jammas.
But yeah, we pursue them. We pursue them sort of. I would say stealthily. I don't know about you guys.
We don't need to lose them because if he
I
just
just-
turned the corner, he's probably hoofing it right now.
All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we need to prioritize speed than stealth. Um,
All right. Yeah. 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 Let's
I say we
get
get as
after 'em.
close. I say we get as close to them as possible.
All right. Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah. Yeah. We hurry after him.
All
Yep.
right. You hurry out. You hurry after the hooded figures. The town is getting less and less dense, and you're headed outside of the town's borders, down the river a little bit. You notice that this place has that this that this place has been recently taken care of.
All right, so
Do
It's
we
been,
still have an eye on them?
yes, you still have an eye on them. They're far ahead of you though,
Okay.
and they're
Okay.
paying you no heed.
I say we keep after him.
Should we try to call him out? Make him stop and talk to him?
All right, I hope they don't disappear in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, I know. That's what. Well, like we don't have to. Like I'm like as we're like kind of hurrying down the lane, I'll ask like, should I call out their name or hey or something, or do we just keep following them?
I would prefer we follow until within like arm's reach. I think is
Okay.
what we should
Okay.
do here.
We know that they've got magic coming off of them. We know that they have power. And we don't exactly want to give them the reach advantage, especially if they have range.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good
I say we just keep following them as closely as possible until we're actually up on them.
Oh, as we're walking towards them, I'm gonna look at my amulet and that broken dagger I have. Are they doing anything magical?
The dagger isn't. The dagger is silent. The dagger doesn't seem to. It does exist, but it seems to be faded. As if the magic in it is not yet available.
Okay. 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 Then the
The,
amulet.
the magic does not exist yet. The magic doesn't exist in the dagger for some reason. Anyway, in
Okay.
the amulet, as you go deeper down, as you go farther away from the town and down the banks of the river and closer to the forest, the amulet glows a kind green in comparison to its harsh gold from before.
Okay. Okay. I kind of like put the amulet down and like tuck it underneath one of my like robe flaps.
You can't take it off anyway. That thing is
No,
bound.
no, yeah, no. I still got it on. I'm just kind of tucking it just so like maybe I can hide it a little bit. I know it's glowing, but like try to like maybe not make it so obvious
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay. Well,
continue pursuing.
Okay, you guys continue pursuing, and you are now far enough away from the town that you can only see a few lights. It is becoming dusk. The the figures are turning off the main river and into a smaller section. It seems. And for this, because you're not at that full area yet, you are. One sec while I find it.
No, I got
Okay,
work
to
Friday.
clear the board. Clear the board.
Right back.
Not
Like,
there
okay,
either. You know, I'm just gonna put it up. There you go.
okay.
Yeah. It seems the way that they have turned leads to a leads to a sort of stopping point. It is no longer the larger river, but a pond. But the pond is rather far is rather a ways away still.
Hmm. All right. So I'd like to look around. Are the figures still in our eyesight? Can we still see them?
They are 10 feet ahead of you.
All right, I think we're close enough. I yell out. Hmm. Sorry. Anybody else have any
Here,
suggestions?
Be more.
I was
You guys are here, and just imagine that there's a river there. Okay.
okay. I was gonna suggest that. Well, I wasn't gonna suggest. I was gonna say I want to go up to one of the guys, grab him on the shoulder, turn him around, and say, "Halt in the name of democracy."
You want to do that?
Not democracy, justice.
Justice. Okay. You do so. You yell halt in the name of democracy or justice, and the figures stop and they look towards you, and like the
Hey,
priest
I'm
said, they're what is it?
something's. I will be right back. All right.
Okay, yeah,
Just
we can
something
pause.
going on.
Speaking of democracy and justice, Knuckle, you still want to play Helldivers after this? Would you be down to play Helldivers after this? Knuckle?
Hold on. My brother called me. Sorry, 1 second.
Putting all the people on the board.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised the fish people actually spoke dinosaur. That's really interesting.
No, Lynn. Man. You know, this makes no sense to anybody else listening.
This joke is not for them.
I know.
I find it funny.
You don't you don't understand the joke. He has a thing.
That's why it's funny to me.
Okay. Yeah. You guys have now caught up with the 3 hooded figures. What will you do and what will they do? I think Lynn already knows this story. He knows what'll happen.
What is this one again?
Not telling you.
Cool.
I would have figured you would already have recognized it.
I'm like half paying attention, half working.
River goddess.
Oh. Huh, 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 huh. Okay. Yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Bella always has really happy stories. Or at least she claims they're happy.
No, Lynn, stop it. Stop
Happy.
it. Stop it. It might be stop it, Lynn. Don't spoil it. It
Okay.
also might change depending on their actions.
Oh, good. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm
All
back.
right, sorry, I'm back. Oh,
Oh.
perfect timing.
All right. So, the 3 hooded figures have stopped and they've turned to look at you. And just like the man said, they all stare at you with blank, pupilless eyes. They all look. They feel like they're humanoids. But at the same time, they don't look it. Go on. What do you have to say to them? The tallest of the 3, the guy in the middle, here, I'll make him a little bigger, has has responded. To what justice do you claim?
Because Ryle kind of already knows what might happen. I run up and say, "Hold!" Ryle runs up and says, "Hold up, hold up! My friend's a little overzealous. No justice. We're just simply wish to talk."
Go on, strange thing. You are not in the record for existing.
So we've noticed that you've only been in town a few days longer than us, from what the priest has told us, and we had simply appeared here
One moment. Isaac Cole, you
Yes.
have advantage to all checks while you're near one of these three people. You don't know which one, but you feel a surge of inspiration. Good luck. Anyway,
They're talking in common, like everyone's understanding what they're saying, right? Right.
yes, they're talking in common. They know exactly how to talk to all of you.
Can
All right,
I'll
let's see.
say what year is it?
Year. Sort of year are you talking about?
I believe he means recorded year, like
You guys
well,
don't
we-
know what recorded year you guys are in. This is not
Oh,
gonna
okay, okay, dang it. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking of
be doing
we traveled
anything.
back in time or something.
Anyway,
I was also thinking that. I'm pretty sure that is what's happening here.
That's what I
Right.
thought.
I give him the book. I
Well-
tell Hornhead, I'm like, all right, come here real quick. Just hold Sleepy. And I just put him down. I open the book and I ask, okay,
Yeah, I'm holding him.
what does this mean? Do you recognize this book at all? This seems to be just the crux of whatever's going on with us right now.
it's like I've got to roll for them.
I'm gonna whisper
Okay.
so I'm gonna whisper to the
Okay.
three or I'm gonna whisper to Indy so that the masked men can't hear us, like, hey, you should probably maybe get into like a flanking position because I'm not liking the cut of these guys' jib.
Anyway, this the three figures all peer at the book that you have laid before them. They all that they all but one seem to mask their understanding. One of them got a nat 1.
I look
and
see it on his face. Like Riles sees it on his face and he's like, You know exactly what this is, don't you?
the man who saw the man who saw it, the the man who saw it, by the way, this group of figures is one woman and two men. One is like the larger of the three and seemingly the leader based on his stance. The smaller of the men, the smaller of the men acknowledges, oh,
I'll kind of
I
like bring them forward.
suppose I do. It is in the language. It is in the language of our creation and creator. Anyway,
What does it say? It has to say something important.
what does it say? It says
It
many.
surprises you so much.
It says many things, but things that I am not aware of. Things I didn't know happened. It seems you have granted us the gift of future knowledge. Who are you?
I'm gonna pull Jin back so they can't look at the book anymore, and say, who are you? Who are you?
And I am going to
I just go into parade rest and just salute and introduce
Right here.
myself.
stand right here. I've already got my cleaver in hand, just my hands on my cleaver in my bag. And I simply say, if you're saying future knowledge, so do you believe we are from the future?
I cannot say. It is in my best idea that that all beings come from come and go to different places. You, however, have not come and gone from any place at this point. The future, potentially, but you are also not here. Not truly. You are simply a wisp of wind. has been granted the ability to see back here.
That's like
I think we're out of our element, guys.
I grab my temples. I look back to Hornhead and Helmet, and I'm like,
okay. So this magic's whatever has us here is a lot more complicated than we thought. I'm not entirely sure we're even actually here or if we're probably still in the bar.
But they
I'm just gonna.
were able to read this book, right?
They
They're-
are fully capable of reading that book.
Okay.
I doubt showing it to them showing them more of this is only going to give us.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm saying like
because
showing them more of this book is only going to cause more problems for us.
well, maybe not, because if like we were brought here to this time for a specific reason, so maybe something happens at that fest, that celebration, that we're either supposed to stop or we're the ones that do it. And the only way that we can know is if they read this book. Because if it like they read the book and say like a terrible thing happens at the festival, do we stop it? Are we supposed to stop it, or are we supposed to cause it? You know, for the future history to happen.
Real quick, I just want to cut my hand open and see if I bleed. Because they said that we're not really here. But if we
You
are
better-
really, this is my blood up here.
I look at Helmet and say,
Stab
Keep in mind,
yourself
I'm
in
not
the
really-
hand with a knife.
I don't stab
No
myself.
blood
I don't
inside.
stab. I cut. The slice, a small cut.
No
Not
blood.
stab.
No blood.
No
comes
blood?
out. I feel no pain.
Well, I mean, that would have happened anyway.
Me and Ryle are trying to solve a riddle, and
Three piercing damage.
Indy's having an existential crisis right now.
No, it's not a crisis. It's just a check. Am I real or am I not? Wait, what did you say? Something damage?
Yeah, 3 damage.
I take 3 damage? Okay. That's fine. That's nothing.
It's less actual hurting damage and more so a bit
Physically gone.
a bit of your hand has faded away.
If you die in the dream, you die in real life,
Or you wake up.
or you
But
wake
as you
up.
guys
Yeah.
are but as you guys are bickering, the girl in the group opposite to the man you're talking to, peers over at you, thinking, thinking of something that seems to be rather bothering her. You all are not familiar to me. I do. I I
Us-
see. I see all, but you. I don't see you.
You mean like us, me and
Then
him?
how are you looking at us?
I'm gonna wave my hand in front of her face. You don't see me?
Seeing you physically is not the same. I
Oh.
don't see where you guys go.
I'd take a step back and
I
apologize.
see all. I see all that happens tonight. Nothing can stop it. You, though, I cannot see. Cannot see where you go in life. I cannot see how you die. I cannot see whether you complete this day.
We're not.
You are the strange one here.
All right. Well, can you just tell us what are you? Why can you just see how people die? And before we move on to why we're exceptions to that, why can you do that?
Asking who I am is a, as you would say, loaded question. I am everything. I am the way the leaf. I am what becomes of the leaves in the fall. I am what will become of your precious city. What was it again? I cannot
Elishantera.
his name. Lucitera?
Elishantera.
Elisantera? That place
Shin.
does not
Not
yet
Shin.
exist to me, but it exists to you. How peculiar.
I'm going to.
Sorry, I in the best words that can sustain your feeble minds. I am fate. I see all.
So are you... What would be a good name for us to call you?
I am the Lady Salim. At least that is a name that you can call me. My real name is incomprehensible to you. It'd be whispers on a page that immediately disappear.
I mean, whispers usually don't leave much physical residue.
I'm gonna pass Jin off to Ryle, but I've still been holding him up. I'm gonna pass. This has been the longest arm workout ever. I'm gonna pass him back to Ryle and see. Like, I'm not
Can I
gonna
carry
pull
him?
out my amulet. Oh yeah, if you want to carry him, I'll just pass
Yeah,
him off.
okay.
And I'm not going to reveal the amulet, but I'm gonna just approach each one of them to see if I feel the amulet like calling out to any specific one of them.
Amulet glows a dull gray. It doesn't call to any of them. The amulet doesn't call to them.
The book.
No, the book doesn't call to any of them
Do
either.
any of them call out to me
In fact,
specifically?
this one does.
Not
Not, and it is anything, and it is not anything you have on you, but it is your entire being. You feel like you are one with that, with the strange figure. And the strange figure notices it too, but he does nothing about it. He just
gonna-
stares at you with empty eyes.
I'm gonna approach him. This is a human-looking person.
Humanoid, yeah. I guess he
Humanoid?
looks humanoid.
Can I decipher any like I'm just gonna like look at him, see if I can like discern anything that would make him different than being a human.
Careful, Hornhead.
I think I know. I think I know what I'm doing as I'm as I'm like peeking at his face.
He's pretty big.
You get a peek at his face, and it is like looking into the chaos. You peek at his face and you look into his eyes, and it is like peering into the chaotic matter of the universe. He doesn't see all like Salim, but he creates all. And he, and sorry. And he sneers down at you like you are nothing but an ant. And he stares at you in the same way you're staring at him, and he says, you are not here, but wherever you are a residue of what I have of what I grant upon thee, which tells me that our voyage is successful. And the man says no more.
Do I know, like, me being who I am? Is there anything in like my history that I would
Run a history check.
run a history check? I think I have a minus in history.
Hold up.
Okay, what's your religion check? Does anyone here
Religion.
run a religion or history check?
Oh, okay. I've got a +3 religion. I've got a
+3 on
+3
history
religion.
and +3 on religion.
Okay, one of you do something.
I'll do a +3 religion.
And I'll do a +3 history.
Ooh, that was a
Do I have to do something else too, or do I just?
You do not do anything else.
Alright,
You-
yeah.
+4.
I
That is
got-
a 18 to history or 18 to religion. 18 to religion.
That's
18
funny.
religion.
That's hilarious. I got an 18 to history.
Okay, you two both see the same exact thing that you guys both notice the same exact thing. The way this man talks, the way this man refers to you, what you see in his eyes, you discern that this is no mortal man. You discern this must be a god. Specifically, you discern this is Staus, the god of chaos and the creator of the Etechans.
So I take my hand
But not
well
yet,
away
seems.
from my sleeper because I realize 100% we're not getting out of this if any of us decide to start fights. Oh.
Dang. Oh, dang. So I'm looking at like I'm looking at my guy. I'm looking at my guy.
I didn't think you were gonna pass that history check. That check is a 18 to pass.
Oh, dude, yeah. I immediately I make the understanding of him being like religiously my forebear. I'll take a step back and like bow to him and be like, "What?" I actually I don't say anything. I'll just take a step back and bow
Because
to
you guys
him.
rolled an 18, you don't quite remember what he does at this period in what you're now suspecting to be a history.
Right.
Don't know
I
what he's doing.
no. Hmm.
I lean over to Raul and I just whisper, "Why is he bowing?"
And I look at him and say, "That's his god."
Got it.
And then I'm like,
Utmost respect.
If you guys want, you can roll another religion check. You have to roll pretty damn high on it, but you can roll one if you want. And you might
I'll
get more
roll.
insight about the other two.
18 plus 3 is 21.
Oh my gosh, you see everything. Okay.
16 plus 3 is 19.
The god before you is the god before you is Staus. You know that. The other two you are able to recognize with a little bit of speculation. The lady is the Lady Selim, the goddess of fate, as she said, the Lady of Fate, the goddess of fate, actually, as she said. And she is, and she is, and, bleh. And she has obviously not gained the renown she know the renown you know her to have in the modern day. Salim is like is like a really major god, by the way, from where you guys
Yes.
are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one next to her, a villain of a god, as you remember, the god Lume, the god of the god of justice, who rules
Justice?
Hmm? No, not that kind of justice.
Justice.
Oh,
Kind of justice.
my bad.
Not that kind of justice. Who rules your fate after death, like with cold eyes, and nothing, and nothing without, all without any benevolence. You also recognize that two of these gods, to your knowledge, no longer exist. That those being
Really hammering home the time travel thing.
no. Those being Staus, who disappeared shortly after the creation of his people, and Selim, who disappeared shortly after a war she had with Staus thousands of years after Staus's disappearance. What could they be doing here? You remember faintly a story about how they came to be, how they cemented themselves into the minds of people before they became great gods. But you can't remember what exactly they did to do that, or what caused the fall of Staus. In fact, now that you think about it, why did Staus fall? No one knows. Go on.
All right.
Say, yeah, I'm gonna take like as we realize more and more stuff. I'm gonna like walk back to you guys and kind of like
Take
like
center. I take center of all three of them, and I get down on one knee, and I still got I still got Jin on my shoulder, which is kind of funny. Or I've already wait a minute, no, I don't.
Household
yeah, so
engine.
I think nice
I don't
ones
have
are
Jin on this. Okay, so I bow and I say, "Oh, old ones, I wish only to know why are you here in these lands. I know I don't. I know you owe me none of that, but I just wish to know."
You are correct, they all speak in unison. You are not to know. All is done in our grace. And after that, they continue to walk away.
As they walk away, I'm gonna look to Ryle and Niceman, or Ryle and Indy, and kind of look back at the village. Like, I think
They're gone now. You can
something.
no longer see them.
I think something bad's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, it's a god of fate, a god of the underworld, and a god of chaos, all in this one period of time. Oy vey.
The most confusing thing is that they were doing charity.
Yeah, but
That-
how often
that's
is chaos and charity together?
Why were they doing charity? They were
That
just
is. So I think it's safe
Well,
to say we got more questions than answers.
yes, but he was talking to the kid that we talked to. So what are the odds maybe he was trying to get information on us, asking the kid what we said to him?
He did not. He was not, in fact, asking after you, but after something else.
I mean, so we either follow them or we go back to the village because it's getting dusk, it's getting dark when the celebration starts.
They said they needed the
I
rivers
still have
clear.
to do my mission. I still have to carry out Operation Youngest Son. So even if it's in a different time period, may as well go back to the village. I have to get into contact with the leadership around there and lay out the plans and shit.
Well,
I
yeah,
highly
and we
doubt
can
that's gonna-
also. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I highly doubt that's going to matter at a time like this. Because if we are in the past, or a dream or something, depending how far back we are, your kingdom may have never sent an envoy here yet.
Well, I mean, obviously they
I
haven't
mean,
done that. We just told them
I
that.
didn't exist before this.
Yeah, according to one of them, the Elish Terra doesn't exist yet. But if I get into contact with with the officials or leadership, whatever, I can set this up a long time in advance. Maybe make it a religious thing so that they have always been part of our DNA.
To be
Do you
specific,
think that's a good idea if a chaos god, a death god, and a god of fate were here and you tried to set up trade
all
relations?
they're just different aspects of death.
I think.
I
Well,
see no issue with my decisions.
to my religion, to my lore, to my people, Strauss is the one who created us thousands of years ago. And if he's
Only
around
you.
now,
He only
He
created
also-
you.
he'll. Oh, okay. I
This is
think
not a tiefling thing, by the way. This is not a tiefling thing. This is a homebrew fantasy thing.
Akian. Yes, Akian thing. Yes. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
Attention.
Attention. Sorry, I have it written down. Okay, attention. Okay,
Yeah.
attention. That's. I mean, I don't know anything about these fish people, so if they get like destroyed or something, but that priest would probably know something because this is old god nature. That priest at the village might know something.
What are you guys gonna do?
I say we
Yeah,
go
I'm gonna
back
head
to
back to my house.
find the kid and also find the preacher.
Okay. You guys head back the way you came.
We got to keep our eyes out, though. I really doubt it's going to be that easy to get
Yes,
back.
head back the way you came. As you come through, as you head back to town, you notice that the forest and the waters are glowing a bioluminescent teal. Shown this way by a magic you cannot see or comprehend, but it is one of the most beautiful things any of you have ever seen. And it all comes to a head back at that lake that you're coming back from. And you know, whatever ritual, whatever tradition these people follow has started.
As we're walking down, I'll kind of nudge Ryle and Indy. Dude, we're gonna have so much to explain to Jin. He's not gonna believe this shit.
Speaking of Jin, I'm gonna give him just a couple of slaps in the face, see if he wakes up finally. Just slap him a couple times.
Jin is as still as a dead fish. He's alive. He's not waking up.
I look at the other two and I'm like, when you cut your hand, did you feel anything?
Well, no, but I don't normally feel pain. Hellraisers are taught or go through training to not feel pain, so I actually don't know if anything changed. All I know is I'm not bleeding.
Well, that doesn't answer anything. I was hoping that if they had alcohol, we could I could feel something.
Ooh, I'll show everyone. I'll stop everyone. Show them that dagger. When we were and I'll explain. When we were in Grimhilda's home, I took this dagger, this broken dagger, because it was glowing with magic. And now I show them that it's like faded. There's nothing showing that it's magical. So this is something that might be important later. Like this might be a magic that has not even been invented yet, which is absurd because how is magic invented? Like that this might be something you guys gotta think
The sword
about.
might not even exist at this. The dagger might not even exist at this point in time.
Well, then so would your clothes. Your clothes also wouldn't exist at this point in
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I would say like
Now these exist
it's gotta be the magic involved with it. So, like to you guys, I'll explain it to Jin when they're awake, just so they're on the same page. But like if we can find somebody who can do wizard stuff in the future or our present, we need to figure out like what's going on with this because this is something that hasn't even been created yet.
All right. On to the town.
All right, you head back into the town. It is 9 o'clock at night. It is heading into the late point of night. Actually, let me find an asset to use for that. That doesn't look like it's the middle of the day.
I assume we're down here by like the bottom of the map. Just moved Jin and myself down there.
Okay, so it is now the evening. It is now the evening. The water is still glowing in the distance. You can see you can see the forest glowing. In the distance, you can see in this distance you can see the forest glowing with that beautiful teal that you saw earlier, and everyone is enjoying the festivities. There are markets, there is food, and everyone is rejoicing either in the water or on the banks of it.
All right. Is there alcohol?
You go to one of the stalls with alcohol, and the fish person there, oh, blub, 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 he offers you the great delicacy of water.
I become very.
What?
I take a small sip, and I'm angry because I realize it is salt water.
It is in fact salt water. Your
And
face
I just,
punches
I,
up as if you've eaten a sour grape, and you have to hold it in as to not
I
insult
give him a
the
little.
person who
Yeah,
just served you.
I tip my glass to him. I just put on a grimacing smile. I'm like, "Boop, boop, boop, boop." I put the glass,
Oh,
You guys
reach
want to
in, I
look
grab
around
a
the store?
cigarette.
yeah. I'll make a look around for if there's.
Actually, if one of you wants to make a passive nature check, that'd be really great.
A nature check. Okay. Plus,
If
Guys,
all
is there any kind of like butcher around here or anything?
Hmm?
Does there happen to be any sort of like butcher or anything around here? Like someone who deals with like cutting up animals or anything?
there is in fact not.
Dang.
The fish people, at least these fish people, do not eat the meat that you seek, and they do not cater to travelers.
Dang.
You can find
Do
a
I still
nice
have my blood?
seaweed,
Do I still have
though.
my human blood? I had a canteen of human blood. Do I still have that?
Do you? Oh, yeah, you have it. Don't
One-
worry about spending it. You'll have it in the morning too, because
Oh
reasons.
yeah, if we buy anything, does it transfer?
I'll say this: if you guys buy anything here, you won't have it when you wake up, but you'll find it eventually in the real world. How's that? How's that for a deal?
I go around and I look for shops and see anything that I can buy that I just absolutely. I'm playing.
I'll look for like a ring or a gemstone or like a puka necklace or something, like a little celebration garment.
You find a jewelry shop. You find a jewelry shop, and inside the lady is happily setting up her shop of jewels and shells. Some things enchanted, some things unenchanted, and she's just sort of like.
I just realized you can't really go away from y'all. Can't really go too far away from me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna smile at the blubs and the whistles, and just point to. Is there any like brass or silver ring with a blue gemstone or something, or a
There is
red gemstone?
They're
there is a
fish. They live in the
brass-
salt. Most likely.
there is a brass pendant on a there is a brass pendant on a brass chain that glows ever so slightly with a beautiful blue stone in the center, lapis lazuli.
Oh, insta buy. I'm gonna point at that, and I'll pull out a gold coin and go trade for that. Trying to motion the trade for that.
And she's like, and she holds up her hands, and she flashes she flashes two 10 signs.
Oh, okay. Hold on. How much? I got
Any
19 gold.
coin.
I got 19 gold
You
coin.
guys should have much more than that. You
Don't
guys
you
just
have 150?
Oh no,
Oh.
yeah, I got 119. Yeah, I got 119. I started with
made a
19.
shit ton
Okay.
of gold. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. No, I forgot. Okay. I'll try. If I'll roll at disadvantage, but can I try to convince her to go lower on the price?
Yeah, roll disadvantage.
Roll disadvantage. Okay.
I'm just imagining him doing like hand signs aggressively, just being like,
All right.
Aggressive
I got
down.
a 3 and a 7. Okay, so a 3.
The
Raise
lady, the lady shakes her head, but luckily she's in a good mood. She goes like, and she flashes the two 10s again,
Ooh, 10s. Okay.
which is
Oh
just
shucks.
it's 20.
I'll give her 20 gold. I'll give her 20 gold.
And with it, she hands you like a little leaflet, but it's in Aquan, so you can't read it.
I'll take that and smile and be like, "Thank you," and then take the brass pendant and lapis lazuli amulet, and I'll walk over to Ryle and as I'll pass him the note and like, "Hey, can you read this to me?" As I put the amulet over around my neck.
And I look at him and I say, I can speak it, but God, it's been so long since I've read it. Okay.
Okay, roll an what is it? Invest check. Regular though. Regular
Me?
investigate.
Me.
Stamper. Go ahead.
Okay.
19 altogether. I like this. This is
You
I like this guy.
Perfectly. You read it perfectly. Aside from a few exclamations that may elude you, you can make out turn on. Okay. You can make out you can make out the shell of the shell stone of the sea. And the shell and beneath the name of it, it tells you what it does. Wearing it gives you resistance to both cold and fire damage.
Well,
Do a history
well,
check. Do a history check.
me or yeah. I'll
Yeah,
do it.
you. Who's reading it?
what do I got? History. Oh, I got +3 on history. Oh, I love intelligence.
Like being smart.
+15.
All right. When you look at the amulet yourself, you realize this is, in fact, historically, a very precious necklace that goes for at least 300 gold. From
In
when
our
you're
time.
I'm like kind of like putting it around my neck. So what's this thing all about? What's going on with this thing? Looks pretty sweet.
Horny. That necklace. How much you pay for that?
20 gold pieces. Tried to negotiate her down, but she was a hardball. It was a real big tough argument, but got me at 20.
If you still have that thing when we're going back, you're gonna love how much you're gonna get for it. And I'm not even gonna tell him.
I'll like adjust it on there so it's like being proudly presented and be like, yeah, I think it goes good with my complexion.
brings out my eyes.
These things already have a resistance to heat.
Yeah, so now he's immune to heat damage.
So he's got something good.
Ooh.
That's what I'm gonna allow with that, because that is a very
If
powerful
I double that up,
necklace.
yeah. Okay.
That is a
Okay.
very powerful necklace. When I say resistance, it's like double resistance to that. So
Okay.
really, if it was a regular resistance, it would just be like a quarter. You take a quarter damage from heat. It's because of how much resistance is on that necklace. You're immune to heat damage.
Oh, dang.
You take
Okay.
quarter
Okay.
damage from cold damage.
I take more damage to cold damage?
No, a quarter of
A
cold
quarter.
damage.
Okay.
So if, say, you're hit with
Every time you get cold, you get hit with a quarter.
Yeah.
I
It's from
know.
1965. It's made out of real silver. Ah!
All right. I look around and try to find the priest.
all right, you look
Yes, I will
around
also do that.
priest, and you see him clearly in the center of the festivities. He is he is doing ritualistic symbols, in a way a composer might to a symposium, as in his way of worshiping the goddess Teoway.
All right. I look over to I find the person who is the least surprised and afraid to see basically a dragon man, and I look over and I go blah, 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 like ask him what is he doing in the middle of in the center.
Oh, he is thanking the lady the lady Teoway and her mother Sigrit for all that they have done for us. We are in all instances Teoway's guardians. We keep her safe during this during this very important period. And they will
Right.
reward us with bountiful harvest and blessings for the next year.
This is sounding like there's and I ask and how is there anything special y'all do other than what he's doing now? It was just a celebration, a party. I'm literally just trying to get him to say if there's a sacrifice or not.
The lady Teoway will send way a beautiful light that she will have constructed with both herself, Sigrid, and her two and her two attendants, Nilrak and Ninaren. And then we, to that light, shall shall give all the remaining seaweed from this festival. And
Okay, so
no, not really.
there's no sacrifice.
No real sacrifices. No real sacrifices.
Okay.
It's why there's seaweed all over the place, by the way.
Yeah, I tripped on it on my way in. I hate
Yeah.
seaweed.
Ninalak and Ninalin are the assistants
Ninarin.
to Ninarin.
Enarin, yeah. Not assistants. They're all minor gods, as Jean found out earlier. They're all minor gods at the same rank of Teowei, but they are, in a way, attending the river goddess as a combined front. They are their own little faction of gods.
Okay. Oh, okay.
They're like a little. They're like a little alliance.
Yeah. I'm trying to take notes as fast as I possibly can. Sorry if I need to reiterate, but
And I
Oh God.
asked,
This
yeah,
is
I'm just,
one
he's
mythology,
the only
guys.
second
There's a
hand
lot
too.
more in here. You are not going to get all of the lore from this random world.
I'm not even trying.
All right,
well, that's what I'm
is
trying to
there
be the team repository of knowledge.
and I'm
Okay,
just
that makes
translating.
sense as a monk, I guess.
Yeah.
I ask, so what time does this normally end?
Oh, it ends at dawn with the rise of the new year. This is their New Year celebration.
What time is it right now?
It is currently twilight.
It's dark.
It is midnight. It is midnight. It is the middle of the gosh darn night.
Are
Can we
we
all
talking to a random or the
You're
priest?
talking to a random dude.
Okay. Because
I mean, he's in. Are we really gonna interrupt the dude who's like performing the religious ceremony?
no, yeah.
Dude, he's just dancing. He's just dancing in worship. There is no ceremony that they need to do. It is all on the goddesses. I'm sorry if I didn't convey that well
You're
enough.
just
No,
doing that.
no. You're right. No, like I was just wanted to make sure because I think like I'll talk to Ryle and Indy. We need to ask the priest about the three gods that we met. Stophus, Saloon, and then the third one.
Okay.
Limit.
I get the
Amen. Okay.
the priest. I get the priest's attention. I say, Your Holiness, we have information, please. It's important, and it's all in Aquan, so it's.
It's like, oh, strange child of a place called the swamp or the marsh. What must you have that is so dire on such a joyous evening?
I say those three individuals. Look, I don't want to alarm you, but they were gods.
Gods. The gods do not come to us.
No, they're
Remain in
they're
their
they're, they're not just gods. They're signs. Something's going to happen. They're gods of death. They're gods of
yes.
destiny, doom, and chaos.
Yes. Fate.
One of them is his daddy.
I'm just standing there with a smile on my face, hearing blah 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 blah. He points at me, blah blah
Chaos.
blah.
Gods surely do not control these things. They do
One of
not.
them, and I look at him and like, if they don't, if okay, how do I put this where it sounds cool? You say there's a god that is made from the sea, who the daughter of the goddess of the sea is made from her tears. Are you so sure that gods can't control death, doom, destruction, chaos?
We know nothing about these gods of death.
Okay, so I'm getting. I look at Helmet and
You look at
Hornhead,
me
and
like
I'm
you're
like,
crazy, because this guy has been a priest for years. He knows about all of the gods. He does not recognize these three that you're talking about.
can we do a history check to see if there might be
Yes.
another
History check.
language that these gods are come from?
History check, yeah.
Just
see if we can convince him. Just
Yeah, no, do a history check. See if for yourself. See if you know.
does a 15 work?
Yes, it does. You remember from your ratings when you were a young lad, the gods Salim, Staus, and Lume were never mentioned but a couple thousand years ago. All other records of the gods predate them.
So they came to power.
These
This is
three,
the power.
these three simply were not known before something, and no one knows what that something was.
Ryle's
Okay.
been like copying us into this, right?
Yes, I've
Oh,
been.
Ryle Stamper, I will also remind you, you have 3 golden leaves in your bag. From Meliet the Spirit.
Oh.
If you really want to ask questions and get clarity as to what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
Take
Before
out
you
3
do
leaves.
that,
I look at
before
the.
you
I
do
look at.
that,
Yeah.
Before you do that, yeah.
let's say
go
before I
ahead.
do that, can I look out into the crowd and see if I see anything out of the normal? I mean, I guess I wouldn't know the normal, but do I see anything weird, like that stands out to me weird?
No, nothing's weird. It's a simple party.
I'd
All
take the
right.
3
So
out.
far. Go ahead.
Are the 3 leaves doing anything? Like, are they glowing? Are they moving?
They aren't glowing, but each one has their own little inscription on them.
Okay, I look at the priest and I'm like,
The inscriptions say the inscriptions are rather numbers 1, 2, and 3. You want to do you want to do a perception check on the leaves or an invest check on the leaves?
yes, I would love to do an investigation
Go
check
ahead.
on that.
Go ahead.
I look at Horny Head. I'm like, hey, I'm not. You have more of a connection to to one guy, and these are. I feel like there's something here.
I'll nod my head in understanding, and I'll look at the leaf and roll perception.
You
I'll do it too.
don't have to roll perception. You don't have to. You have a certain necklace. And
Okay.
you, for some reason, immediately recognize these leaves. Each of these leaves are a summoning. You throw one of them down and it summons whoso gave them to you.
Melian.
Yeah,
All right, we summon her.
him.
Him. Oh
Him.
no. We
You,
summon him. Hey,
you
buddy.
throw one of the you throw one of the leaves you throw one of the leaves down, and the moment it hits the ground, it stops for a moment as if it's not supposed to be there. But then in a swirl of gold and magic, Elliot appears, but faded. This is no place I would know. Why do you summon me here in dreams?
I'll look at Ryle. I mean, you should be
Hey,
the one.
she's talking common. She's talking common, so you can ask whatever you want. I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Well, so we have 3 leaves. Maybe that might be 3 guesses or 3 questions.
No. Each leaf is a different summoning. You can summon this person up to 3 times unless she
Oh,
gives you.
okay.
You have
All right, I
summoned her
put
once. You have the other 2 leaves in your bag.
yes.
Okay.
Save those for later.
Yes. I will look at Meliot and ask, when did Strauss, Lume, and Saloon all become gods?
Staus, you say? And the spirit looks around and he's like, oh, it's that night. It's the night I came into existence, it seems. Staus. Staus has always had power. Staus has had power. Staus had power when everything else was created. When the when the great lady created everything. Staus was one of the ones who was supposed to keep quiet. Staus was supposed to remain alone. But he
He's not.
didn't. And now he is known. And it is tonight that he becomes known. Why are you here?
No idea. We just kind of got here.
And Meliet looks around and he spies the book in in Jin's hand. And he's
I
like,
was gonna say I threw it towards him.
naughty in the witch's hut. That was not yours. That is but a record, and the record wanted to be told. Well, you will see.
I say we run. I say we run out of town. Something's about to go down. We need to get out of here before we're part of it.
I'm going to stay. I want to be part of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Meliot, what happens? What happens tonight?
Oh, a terrible thing. A terrible thing happens. Terrible thing happens that sends the sea to cry some more. And it sends the roots and stones mad. For the pond dries up. And that is all he says on the matter. He seems quite distraught at the memory.
Can I can I ask,
Why
do
not?
innocent people get hurt?
Hmm?
Do innocent people get hurt? Or is
People
he
do
done
not get
quiet?
People do not get hurt here. People do not get hurt. Not people that you would care for.
I look over at Ryle and Indy. I think all these people are about to like die. Like I think we need to stay here and try to stop what's gonna happen.
If
Exactly my thoughts.
Because I
Okay.
know we're in the past, but like
in the
we should
past,
still
the
try to
legend
save
wouldn't-
people.
Are we so sure we can?
But what if we can?
This is
And
but
then,
a dream, you realize.
Hmm?
Nothing you do here will not change what has been done.
So we can't do
Okay.
anything. We're
This
just
is
spectators, aren't we?
I think this is just like projected into our brains. Nothing here is real. This is just showing us what happened. We're just experiencing it. Nothing here matters.
the
That's
fate
why I
of your
didn't believe when I cut myself.
But what
what
if
you
we
see
can
it
change?
might make you happy. What you see might put you at ease. The truth is harder. You can change what you see. And maybe I will stay a moment longer just to see what could have been tonight. Or I will relive it as I should, for it birthed my creation.
When
And for that
exact what?
I am ashamed.
When exactly on this day were you created?
Oh, moments from now, the lights will go dark. And the river will change and the leaves will turn gold, and from those leaves I will be fallen. And from
We gotta
those
find that kid.
leaves
We sorry, I didn't mean to cut Elliot or
It's okay,
Meliot
go
off,
ahead, go ahead.
but like as he's saying this, like those gods talk to that kid. Those gods clearly do something today. If we want to try to change something, we gotta find that kid.
Can we roll a perception to see if we see the kid anywhere?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we all do
Alright.
it, or does one person do it?
Let's all do it and hope for something good.
All right. Well, I'm master perceptionist,
This is not a hard
and
roll.
it's 12.
Yeah, you see him.
Hey.
He's playing in the water with everybody else. This
Does everybody see him?
Yeah,
Yep.
everybody sees him. You all see him.
I run
gonna-
over to the water. I pull out a piece of candy, and I'm like, I remember the kid's name. He had a name. I just forgot to tell everybody. Let's go. So I'm just
He
going
was
to call
not
him.
given a name.
His
he
name
was
is Nemo now.
Huh? Okay, you want me that we're gonna make him Nemanor? Okay, his name's Nemanor.
Works for me.
I follow
Boom, boom,
after
boom,
Ryle.
boom. Hey, kid, over here.
It looks at you. It's like, oh! He swims over and he snatches the candy out of your hand.
And then I proceed to grab him by his back. If is he wearing a shirt
Yeah,
or is he just?
he's wearing
it's
a
either- I'm either grabbing a fin or a shirt. I grab him by the back, hoist him up, and I'm like, okay. We're gonna keep an eye on you for a little bit, okay? Now, do you remember those three from earlier? The three hooded guys, the three that with really, really weird faces.
Yeah, I remember them. They were
What did they
asking
ask?
sorts of questions about like the cleanup. They wanted to help out. They wanted to go clean up closer to the pond.
Okay, I look over around the pond and try to see.
The pond. He is you realize that he's referring to the ritual pond that the goddesses are in. Down the river that you guys left.
If we grab a boat, do you think we can get down the river to the pond?
There is no
Really?
boat. They have put
Oh, that's
all
right.
of
They're all fish. They don't
up.
need a boat.
How far is the run? Can we make it there soon? Like right now? Like how?
It is 1 hour away if you guys want to try to go.
And isn't it twilight right now?
It is.
Yeah, Meliot said
is like-
moments.
It is like the middle of the night. Yeah.
Can we just save the kid?
Sure, you grab the
Dude.
kid. What are you doing? What are you doing with the kid?
That's the same. Like we just grabbed a kid. If his parents see, we're kind of screwed.
His parents do not see. His parents are enjoying the festivities. What are you guys doing?
I give the kid a sword, salute him, and then just walk away.
I take
I'll give
I
him my
take-
short sword. You can have
I
that.
take the sword away from the small child, and I'm like, nope, that's not you.
Let's take him to the. Well, no, shoot. Yeah, we got to go to the area that the gods were messing with because that's where it's got to be happening.
Yeah, but that's an hour away, and we're moments from everything going down.
I will remain stationed here.
I don't think we'll make it.
I don't think we'll make it. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys do?
I just want to watch things as they happen. I don't want to change
Let's-
anything.
Is Melia
let's-
still here?
Meliot is watching.
Okay.
Meliot has decided to go speechless. He is simply observing the moment that you guys have brought him to.
Is he just looking around, or is he looking at a specific thing?
He is looking in the distance. Where
Is
glow
the
is
Look the direction. We look the direction he is to see if there's anything coming.
yeah?
If
nothing
there's-
is coming yet. He looks as if he's anticipatory.
The book. Is anything going on with the book?
The book is now vibrating as well as glowing.
All right. We lay Jin down. We're not even going to use Mr. Easel. We open the book to the page that just seems right.
The pages are now all are now all changing, but changing languages. None of them you can read, and inside the brightest of pages, you for some reason hear a voice. Fallen, fallen. and you can make out no more as as the scream reverberates from the book over and over.
I think Tayway just died.
I sit down. I sit down. My head is in my hands. I pull out a cigarette. I'm like, okay. I'm trying just my desperately to figure out something.
And there's nothing going on. Like there's nothing going on in the there's
Oh,
nothing
hey,
going
Lynn,
on.
you're here for your favorite part. Oh, wait, he's not here.
There's nothing going on in the festival right now. Like there's nothing out of the
Nothing's
ordinary.
going on. Nothing's going on yet.
I'm
But
gonna
Melian also sits down.
I'm gonna walk over to Ryle and ask him for a cigarette.
You sure they're not great?
Are you all gonna just grab a cigarette
I'll
and
say
watch
first
from a
time for
distance?
everything.
I stand ready.
I give it to him. I light it with my fingers. I look over the helmet head and I'm like, buddy, you want one?
No.
I'll take a toke and cough as my first cigarette and kind of look around to everybody waiting for it to happen.
All right, I give a piece of candy to the kid and I tell him, hey, go have fun. We ain't getting through this. We've all kind of just.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm still looking at the crowd to see if something's gonna happen, like seeing if somebody's acting weird or if
You notice the priest watching the waters. The waters are dimming. And he looks
Concerned.
distressed by it.
Right.
But confused and distressed. And you hear him going.
I perk up. I'm like, okay, he understands something's going on. So I get up. I run over to him. I'm like, what are you seeing? What's going on? Boop, 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 boop.
What is happening? The water. It's been tainted. Has the lady been tainted? And that is all he says. He's just staring in shock at the river.
and I'll look at the water. Is the water dimming from like blood or is the water just turning brown or
Water is losing the teal glow it had before. And from that water, the grass and trees around you start to turn brown and grayish for some reason. The trees, at least, the trunks are turning gray, but the grass and the leaves are turning a dull gold. This feels familiar to you.
oh
Hmm.
Elliot or Meliot's still here, right?
Yes,
Yeah, but
he's
he's
there.
quiet. He
He's
hasn't said a
holding on
word.
mournfully.
I'll
Uh,
grab him and say, "What's going on?"
The lady has fallen, and the river is tainted. They have tainted it, and now the wood is no longer green but gold.
And that is all he says as he closes his eyes as if to look away from what happens next.
well, Jin is on my shoulders now. I wrap my arms around helmet and hornhead, and I'm like, oh well, boys.
All
This
right.
is it.
In the distance, where the light once glowed the brightest, you see it suddenly look out. And it's quiet at first. Everything is so quiet. It's as if someone just blew out a candle. Then the glow from the trees and the water have now fully disappeared. All light has gone. And everyone in the crowd is so confused. They're all questioning, what? What's going on? Well, most of you just hear.
Is there anything tall nearby that I can climb onto?
There is a tree right next to you that you can climb
I would
up.
like to climb up to it. I would like to climb up that tree and like get the highest point that I can.
Climb up to the tree, and in the distance, you see where the light has gone out. You see the three. You don't see the three hooded figures depart, but you see two figures running towards the running towards what would have been the mouth of the pond. You see you see a woman covered in roots with her hair done up and in a beautiful beautiful glowing green gown. And you see you see the other woman running along the rocks of the banks, also trying to get to where the light had gone out. Both of them seem frantic. What do you guys do next?
I'm just still watching. I'm just looking around. That's it.
All right. As the confused noise in the crowd continues, you notice the water you notice the water from the ocean side rising, and you see a figure coming towards the village, but not towards the villagers themselves. She is also rushing towards the mouth of the pond. She gets to the shores, and the entire crowd gasps, like going like ah, and they all chant as she rushes out of the town and towards the pond. Ryle, you hear Sigrid, 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 Sigrid as she runs past.
All right, how big is she?
She was really massive, but once she got to the shore, she shrunk down to like 7 feet tall.
I was hoping we could just like grab hold and get there.
No, that is not a good
No.
idea.
No, I think we follow her. I think we follow the shadow, or like, because I mean I don't know what they're saying, but I think we follow to the mouth of the pond.
All right, I go along with him. I mean, it's an hour away, but I'm with all the crazy magic, we're probably gonna get there real quick.
You notice that your steps are much lighter than they were before. You don't know why.
As
But it's almost as if a sort of urgency has a sense of sorry. It's almost as if a sense of urgency has let you cut your time in half. But from what, you wonder, you do not know. Anyway, you're rushing through you're rushing through the forest. As you're rushing, you don't notice any hooded figures, but you see but you see what would but you see three figures indeed leaving the pond, now donned in golden robes, but each going separate ways. Two of them going separate ways down further deeper into the river, and one of them Lume coming towards coming towards the former village. He's on the opposite side of the lake though, so you guys can't reach him or talk to him.
Does anybody have a crossbow?
You guys want to do that?
if we can't
No,
reach
no.
Lume, we can't reach Lume, and can we reach the other two gods?
They are way too far ahead of you.
Oh, it's a chaos god. Never mind. I don't want to die.
Do we
I grab. How? Where are we right now? Specifically, are we how far close to the lake?
You guys are almost to the you guys are almost at the pond itself, but you notice as you're approaching, you're starting to fade. Starting to fade. You imagine you aren't visible to the people around you anymore.
I call out to what's his face, the guy we summoned earlier. What's his name again?
Meliette.
I call out to him as loud as I can. I'm like, Meliette, what's happening?
The story, at least this story, is ending soon. Observe what you can, but do not touch.
I don't think we can. We're fading.
Oh no, you're still moving forward. You guys are just like fading like visually. You won't be able to talk to anyone anymore. Aside from Meliette.
We reach the pond. Do we see anything around the pond? Anybody in it? Anybody around it? We know the
And
3 guys just left it.
in the pond, you immediately see what looks to have been a young girl surrounded by surrounded by 3 others. The two the two smaller ladies you saw running to the pond earlier, and apparently Sigrid trying to comfort her daughter, but Sigrid seems to be unsuccessful as the girl is unmoving, her gaze blank,
She's
as she
gone.
just keeps muttering inconsistencies under her breath. The mother looks to the other two. What happened? And the other two, and the other two almost back away in shock. They cannot find. They can't find words. The lady covered in roots. The lady covered in roots is, I don't know. We were holding our posts. We were holding our posts. I swear. I don't know what happened. Meanwhile, the other girl was, I don't remember. I don't remember. I was awake. I was awake on the tree next to the pond, and then I wasn't awake. It's almost as if it's almost as if everything went quiet.
So they can't see us, right?
They cannot see you.
Can they hear us?
They cannot.
Can we communicate with them in any way?
No, you cannot. You are only able to watch as a mother
Can I
frantic.
run up and try to touch them?
And the mother cries greater tears. But she's looking frantically around, and she notices a cloak that was left behind. She looks at she looks at the cloak, and in her rage, a burst of energy is irradiated from her. What you see is a bright light, and it doesn't subside, but for another long while. For a moment, you think it is daytime again, but it is still the middle of the night as the light fades.
I call out to Molyneux and I'm like, "What just happened?"
Lady Sigrid found the Celestial's robes. She knows now who did this. The Lady Teoway has been defiled by Staus. And
This
Staus
is your.
a
I asked him, "This wasn't you didn't come into being. This is the day you were born, wasn't it?"
I did. When I heard all, I was much hated by the Lady Neelarak, as he gestures to the woman covered in roots, who is now hysterical, but now different in a way. The blast, it seems, has acted as a punishment to both Neelarak and the lady, you assume now, Inaren, next to her. Both of them no longer share the the black stare of the not celestials, of the Uriels, but they now look like any other humanoid. And they are all shocked. This was their punishment, Meliette says. They could not protect the Lady of the River, and so they are condemned to no longer be welcome by all others. And so will and so will Sigrid's children of Triton. They have been rejected by the sea. You shall know. You shall see, maybe. And that is all he says. You guys gonna do anything?
I kind
Are
of
we
just
still blind right now by the light?
Hmm?
Are we still looking in the blinding light, or can we see normally now?
On save.
You should say, great, thanks a lot.
kind of just look at the sight of the grieving mother, kind of in shame because that was Struck's doing.
Yeah. The mother is what the mother is wailing something terrible, and she calls out in a language you cannot understand or even hope to understand. You imagine she cries to what, but the way she cries, you assume, is to a god of her own. It is pleading, and that is all you see left as you guys fade out. You guys no longer see the realm around you, and you guys float for a moment before you wake up in your beds.
I look around the room. I am very hungover because
On save.
10.
Me?
You pass. You are no longer drunk.
I kind
I'm
of. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I look at horn head and helmet, and I'm like, we just witnessed the birth of a god.
And the death of 3, you realize.
And a death free.
Oh.
I kind of
I just
Throw
look
start
the
around.
It is currently like 5 a.m. in the morning. Jin is resting peacefully with the book no longer glowing in his hand.
I walk over, I pick up the book. I'm like, oh, that's easy. Oh. I throw it.
I
You
I
guys
throw
want
it.
to try to open the book?
I walk over to Ryle, and I kind of solemnly grab ask to touch the book and read it if he allows it.
I grab it and I look him in the face. I'm like, do you really want to?
I think I have to. If Strauss is the one, or Strauss is the one who started this, and he's my creator, I think I deserve to know.
I don't think it's much of deserving, friend. We all have choices.
You guys gonna open the book or not?
I nod at Ryle, and I leave
I
it up
let
to
it
him.
go.
I leave it up to him to open the book or not.
I open the book. I
Intelligence. Run an intelligence check. Advantage.
you. Intelligence on the advantage. Now we're going to do investigation, saving throw. What is this? History?
Just a regular investigation check. Not investigation, intelligence check. Just general intelligence.
I got a 14.
14 and a what? Because it's
A
advantage.
9.
And a 9? Okay, 14. You realize you can read the book perfectly now. It's as if this book, it's as if you have perfect understanding of the jumbled text before you. The book stands open.
Well,
I'm like almost jumping up and down at Ryle. What did it say? What did it say?
I turn to the section that I remember the glowing pages were at.
You turn to the section in the glowing pages are at. You can now understand the full text. Would you like to know what it says?
Well, since Jin really wasn't part of this, sure.
Oh, reading this text, you know the full story. On the eve of a traditional celebration at the dawn of the new year, that Teowei hosts with her two associating gods, that evening, the god Staus came to Teowei and her pond, and defiled her. And in doing so, he encouraged his own. How to word this? He encouraged his own rise to notoriety. After this point, Sigrid, the mother of Teowei, would not only punish both the attending goddesses, Nilarak and Inarin, but she would also go to, and you do not recognize this. You do not recognize this god or this word, but a thing called the Vish. She would go to the Vish and beseech her of she would beseech her of justice, and the Vish would dismantle Staus, and Staus would be separated into thousands of lifetimes. And in his leaving, he would leave behind the horned beings of Etechans in a group that must have once been elves. And so describes the rise and fall of Staus.
And the birth of our dear friend.
Yeah. The other two gods, Salim and Lume, you read, eventually faced a power imbalance by the vacuum, and would be their own undoing between the two. That is what you read in the chapter that you opened.
All right.
Book snaps itself closed. Do you realize that the knowledge that you just used was only available for that chapter alone? The rest of the book is unknown to you.
Well, I look at Hornhead. I'm like, so I guess now that we both kind of realize that this book basically has our fates probably until we uncover the rest of it, I ask him, you realize that our entire time together is going to be dictated by this, correct?
I shakily sit down in a stool and nod. Yes, I believe so. Staring off into nothing.
I put my hand on his back, I patted, and I said, all right, I'm going to go find the good wine. We both need a cup.
And with day drinking up ahead at 5 a.m. in the morning, that is where you guys leave off.
Yeah, I'll take my
now
first drink.
continue regular one. Oh, you no longer have the necklace, but I will guarantee that you will get to have the necklace for free in the future.
Okay.
Does my health come back from when I cut my hand open? Does my health come back now?
Yes, you're
Am I
about to
back
fully.
alive?
All of you have the effects of a long rest on you.
Yay!
Very nice.
I yell back to Helmet. I'm like, you want a glass?
Nope,
And
I don't drink. It's forbidden.
read in the book, the rest of your dreams and evenings are suddenly forgotten. As if all you know are text on a page. All right, that's the one shot.
Okay.
So,
Huh?
so
That's
we're
great.
not going to tell Jen about this, are we?
You can talk
I'll
about it all you want. In
I would
fact, I'm
say
gonna
I'll-
leave it to you guys. I'm actually going to leave it to you guys um to actually put the summary in this time. the session summary.
Okay.
I will say, as me being the spawn of Staphis and him kind of like killing a god and starting a whole bunch of stuff,
Oh, you
I'll
didn't kill a god.
confide.
You effectively raped a god.
Okay, you know what? That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it. So thank you for
Yeah,
saying it because
that's why
okay.
I didn't want to say that. I defiled
Okay. Okay.
by the way. She's still there today, but she's just kind of in a she's just kind of in a comatose state in her pool now.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say it, but like I'll confide into Indy and Ryle. Be like, hey, I'd appreciate if we just kept this between us.
Well, you know
Alright.
how you guys now
I
all have a +4 to all religious checks.
Sweet.
All religious checks forever.
Is
'Cause this
that
is not that no one else knew.
Okay.
if I had normally my religious checks are -3, so does it like you completely ignore that and it's +4, or does it just like add to it?
It just turns into a
So now he has
+1.
a +1.
Okay, yeah. I'll
Okay, gotcha.
You have a
I'll write
minus
that
one.
down. That's nuts because my religion is already +3. So does
Oh,
that
yeah,
mean that's
no,
a
you're like
+7?
Yeah, +7 to all religious
Okay.
checks.
Okay, if you're cool with that, yeah.
Like John
Oh,
religion.
I have one. I have +7 too. That's awesome. I thought you were just saying turn it to +4.
No, you guys just
Okay.
have an entirely extra 4 because this is something that no one else knows about religiously.
All right. So I just got a +1. Let's go.
So if we're dealing with a whole bunch of gods, that's going to be useful. Okay.
Yeah, I've got that written down in case you guys need that information. I tried to take as best of
And
notes as I could for that.
So I say this is a one shot because this stuff shouldn't come up again. It shouldn't. Like in the main story wise, it shouldn't come up again.
Got it.
Okay.
But
I kind of figured that's
if
what it would
there's
be.
some really crazy shit, it will.
I'll say
You'd have to go to like other side of the continent kind of crazy stuff. I don't know how
Okay.
you'll do the quest.
but if like any
You can
more
hold
religious
the
stuff
walking,
pops up, we might have a little knowledge on it.
Oh yeah, no, you get a +4 to all religious checks.
Okay.
But